This week on Who Do You Think's Your Da? We meet 90s ping pong champion Gemma Yamaha. Gemma was at the top of her game in 1992, winning Olympic gold medal for her country in the ping pong singles, ping pong doubles alongside John McEnroe in the international heat, and second place in the Okinawa Beauty Prize. But despite the fame and fortune, Gemma felt something was missing.
I'd appeared on Going Live, I'd Gordon the Gopher on speed dial, but I never wanted to be a big deal. I just felt like something was missing in my life, but I didn't know what. I'm good at sniffing out a liar, and I knew my family were lying to me about something, and I tried to talk to them about it, but they'd just go, it's because of your drug addiction, you've been so high on drugs for so long, all your serotonin's been eaten up, you fat fuck, you've got nothing to live for. I just go sod it, and move on. Make a risotto.
Gemma alleges that at the tender age of 10, John McEnroe stole her youth.
It didn't matter whether it was my forearm or my nostril. There wasn't a training session went by when his finger wasn't in my gum. I thought I was an albino till I was 17.
But it was the drugs that made you realise, wasn't it?
In the end, it was the cat that set me free. Sat in a field in the middle of Takasaki and I thought, my parents don't get me. They ground me at the drop of a hat, if I so much as drop the C-bomb, and by that I mean crap, not They're not my real parents.
With state-of-the-art tracking signals and the aid of a few remaining Volvo dealerships, we were able to locate Gemma's father to a property in Kent. Are you Mr. Alfred Lyons?
What the fuck is this about?
We're here to talk to you about your long-lost daughter, Alfred.
I don't know what you're alluding to, I really don't.
Your father is a gentleman called DC Alfred Lyons, but his friends call him Tosh. We tested your DNA from a sample we found.
What? Where'd you find it? Look, I had a wank in that van. That was it. That's why there might have been some stuff in there. I was bored.
How about 1981, June?
June Ackland?
I was talking about the month of June. But while we're on the subject, nice wee romance that. Produced a wee baby girl.
Gemma. She's a ping pong champion, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was her when I saw it. She broke that fucking Guinness record. 24-hour volley. Gemma! Does June know about this? Oh, fucking hell.
We had an agreement.
And what was that agreement, Tosh?
We left her.
Whereabout did you leave her?
We left her outside the station. In a basket.
Dropped that wee ticket to Tokyo in there as well, didn't you?
Oh, Gemma. I'm so fucking sorry, babe. I've been a total c***.
2 weeks later, the two agreed to meet in a park in Kent. How are you feeling?
Fucking nervous, mate.
Well, I've had the shits all night, to be honest with you. Not left the pan.
Little ray of sunshine last time I saw her. She was just 3 years old. She'd not touched drugs at that point.
It's time to reunite you. Let's go over that hill, Sunhill, to meet your father. After the two met in private, they agreed to be filmed.
Gemma, oh, I'm so fucking sorry.
Do you mean that?
I'm sorry, babe. Have a Brazil nut.
There's so many things I want to ask you. I went to the doctors the other day and they asked me if I've got any heart disease in the family and I couldn't say. Do you?
Yeah, I have.
Are you going to be alright?
I'm sorry, babe, I've got a heart murmur.
Have you got a pacemaker?
A stent. I've got one on each ventricle.
I've got the same nose, the same mouth.
There's a connection.
The same fingernails.
If I'd ever seen my top lip, I think they'd be the same.
You've heard some of the John McEnroe accusations. What would you like to say to John?
I like to fucking nut in one, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd like to take his curly hair, pull it straight and fucking nut him one in the face. I'll take his fucking sweatband off and all. Put it in the shit on the floor and fucking biff him one. He won't forget DC Tosh lines.
That's excellent, Tosh. And Gemma's not the only minor celebrity.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of O.J. Simpson.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big part of that.
And he's definitely not guilty.
No, he's not guilty. No. Very similar case to one I did in Dagenham, actually. Case of J.O. Sampson. He basically wrote a book on how he would have killed someone, and he were to have been guilty, but he wasn't.
And was June holding your hand through his trial?
Ah, me and June. We had a fucking whirlwind romance. There's a lot of stuff surrounding this. During the Brixton riots, I was fucking up above KFC. I was meant to be on the ground.
I think that's why I have these issues. The violence was breaking out downstairs.
And there was violence breaking out upstairs.
What are you talking about? Me shagging June? Turn that camera off!
So how long were you having sexual relations with June?
Oh, I was buffing June. Must have been about 4 minutes.
No, I meant over time.
Yeah, 4 minutes. I only fucked her once. That's all it takes.
When I met Mum and LaRue, I felt like we don't have much in common like me and you do.
We got a lot of time to make up for. But we got all the time in the world.